I forgot it does that. Well, well, well. Look who decided to return to their little fucking Brainworms YouTube channel. Brainworms Survival Ramble. Survival? Work with me here. Ramble. Make it a hardcore. Wait, what? There's no hardcore. Oh, it's up here. There's someone vacuuming outside, and I sure to God help. Sure to God to help. Sure as hell hope it doesn't come out as strong or whatever. You know what I mean. Now, dear viewer, whoever you may be, you might be asking yourself, wow, not only has he returned, but he's made an entire new world. An entire new world, and he's just gonna ramble to himself for 30 minutes? And I go, yeah, look at the other fucking videos. I'm kind of an expert of talking to myself. Because when you need a real fucking answer solved or something, a real question that burns within side of you, you gotta answer it yourself. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, man. But I think the most prominent thing that is skating around my mind is just how much work is kind of killing me recently. Not like physically, but more mentally draining. Just because of the amount of people at my job that just can't. They can't work. Which is crazy to say because I'm an idiot. My job is also very not that difficult. It's not hard. It's not hard to do what I do. And you might be asking yourself, well, what does this idiot little worm do? What does he entertain himself with for 3 hours while he is at work? And to that, dear viewer, I work at a lumber mill. And my job is very simple. Do you know how to count to 17? Beautiful. And can you do it in increments of 7, 5, and 5? And if you've said yes to both of these, then you should be a star, really, at where I work. But unfortunately, even if you do pass those requirements, you miss one thing. And that's the mentality behind how one works. And I've slowly come to realize that not everyone shares the same thing that I do. Or at least, not the newer people coming in. Which is very, I guess, disheartening. But on the other hand, here's the two sides of the coin. It could be, one, this person does not have the said work ethic to work hard. Or, it's their first actual labor job. And they're still getting, you know, broken in by this damn job. And whichever the case may be, it's very frustrating when you've been working there for like 4 years. Yeah. 4 years. And they just can't keep up. And it's like, man, you have it really easy. You get paid pretty well. We have decent fucking whichever call it, like benefits, yet you don't want to put the work in. And it's very easy to move up. I've had the option to move up, but I've chosen to stay where I want to stay because, one, the other spots at work is very I was about to say sedentary, but that's not a word. Stationary. It's very stationary. Yes, you are getting paid more, but at the same time you're standing, like, not still, but you're sitting for 10 hours. Or you're at one spot for 10 hours. I don't like that very much because it gets very dull. Even at what I do, which is just there's a big conveyor belt, and on that said conveyor belt, there's wood that comes out of this thing called a planer. And the planer planes down the wood and makes the wood all nice and smooth. So that we can, you know, stack it up and then it gets sent away and what the hell? I forgot there was an update for this game. This is vanilla, by the way. You saw me make the map. But yeah, I just simply stack wood, and then I go home and either I stream or I play games, and that's kind of it. And I've been repeating this cycle for 4 years now. And soon enough, I'm going to be eclipsing onto that 5-year mark. And I think that's when I get an awesome 2 weeks off of work. Paid, PTO, awesome, or whatever. I need to check the handbook, but I don't really care. But it's kind of like this pivotal point, not only in working, where it's like, oh, you've been working at the spot for 5 hours. What are you going to do next? It's also kind of dawning on me. Do I really want to stay here for 5 years? 10 years? 15? 20? Right now, I'm kind of living the life. Because I'm very fortunate to have, you know, a stable family situation and people that want to take care of me. Unfortunately, others in life don't get that benefit or get that luxury because life sucks sometimes. Mom divorces dad, dad divorces mom, domestic abuse, sexual abuse, whatever the case may be. I haven't experienced it, and I find myself very fortunate and in a boat that many around me really haven't seen themselves in. And that kind of blows. But you know, whoever I come across or whoever does come closer to me, I try to always lift their spirits. Because life is hard, man. It's very hard. And it's very annoying. It's very annoying because you just have to go through the motion sometimes and you just have to keep going. As I make a pickaxe. This game is a beautiful metaphor for keep going. What is this? Leaf litter? I don't want that bullshit. It's kind of a beautiful metaphor, this game. Look at that. And we got an achievement. Goes to show you, even the easy things you get awarded for. But soon, things get harder and no one starts rewarding you, very interestingly. No one starts saying, wow, good job. No one starts saying, are you doing awesome and okay? I don't know where I'm going with this, but back to the topic at hand. Let's circle back and touch base here. Work. It just sucks so bad right now. But you know, I also came back from a trip recently, so that also doesn't help. Met some really awesome people. Well, met one, re-met. Well, re-met, I guess it wouldn't be re-met. It's just like, you know, going and seeing your friend for the third whatever time. But point being, man, I gotta get out of here, I think. I think if you asked me 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty content. And I think that that level of content is dwindling. To a level that I haven't been accustomed to. Ever, really. I think I've just been very content and very whatever burger about living where I do live. In the situation that I'm in. But slowly there's been some very minor growing pains. Nothing crazy. It's not like, what's it called? It's not like my parents are like, you gotta get the hell out of here and get them fucking, you gotta live on your own now, chump. No, definitely nothing like that. If anything, I'm a great help around here, you know. I pay rent. And I cover any other things that I'm asked. Or whenever I can help, I pitch in. But for the most part, I just get to save a lot of my money. But I don't really do much with it. Because I don't splurge on myself. The most I'll splurge is on a trip. Whether it be going to see my friends in California or going out to Canada. If it's not either of those two, I'm saving most of my money. And I think that's just the right play because the world isn't in the best spot right now. And money, unfortunately, makes the world go around, and you need lots of it if you want to be anything. Look at that coal. I needed this. I heard a skelly too. I heard an awesome little skelly. Who knows where I'll end up making a house, or if I'll even make a house in this fucking playthrough so far. I say playthrough like I'm gonna do this often, but I was looking for a game to play to do this video. No way. Okay, those two guys are fighting. Excuse me. Hold on, I'm kind of looting this, and I'm also trying not to die. Hey, chill on me, chill on me, chill on me, chill on me. How much health do I have? I'm fine. Shit. And again, what the hell? Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoder setting. I've never seen that. It shouldn't be recording. This shouldn't be a problem. Whatever. And again, tying back to what I was saying, that right there, the greed, collecting the money. Now I reset. What if I do lose all that money? I say that like I'm sports gambling or something. What if I do lose all my money? But say my money was yoinked out of me, or I just had very little to come back with. What would I do? It's like I have a couple of opportunities, but I just don't know what the hell to do. I'm not looking for advice either. I'm kind of just spewing my words onto the digital canvas that is this OBS recording. Because this is fun to me. And so has been streaming lately. Streaming is very fun, yummy crack to my head. I say as today, one of my streams wasn't really good because I just ended it early. Because, yeah, I just wasn't feeling it or whatever. And that's fine. That happens too. Sometimes you do have the off days. And you do have to go through the motion and just get the hell out of there. Which is what I'm sort of trying to do right now. I'm trying to just go through the motions and get out. And I think one of the bigger things that is causing this is just working Friday. There's nothing more deplorable. Hold on. Deplorable. Deserving strong commendation. Nope, not that word. There's nothing more daunting. Yeah, I think that's the right word. That's better than going to the work schedule because it's like posted just so we know what the hell we're gonna do. And seeing a Friday be posted. I've worked 3 Fridays back to back. Now the overtime and the money is awesome. I get a fat paycheck at the end of these 2 weeks. But it's not really worth my my sanity. I say like it's like I'm really going that crazy, but it really ain't sometimes. Oops, I tossed that. I needed that. It's like I had another position open up at my job, and it was like, you can do this, you can run this machine, and I'm like, no, this job stresses me out a lot. I don't like this. And my boss is like, it's like a video game, just because there's a bunch of joysticks you got to use. I'm like, yeah, dude, that's awesome, but I don't think I'm gonna fucking do this. I'm just not. I don't care how much more I get paid, whether it's like a pay increase of $3 an hour for whatever, what have you even. I'm not doing it. Iron Nautilus armor. What the fuck is a Nautilus? Why can't you give those guys armor now? I don't play this game forever. Yeah, I'm very... The spot that I have a lot of luxuries. One, and the best one, I think, is just being on your phone. No. Number 2 is being on your phone. Number 1 is being just able to get vacation time very easily. I've been very lucky in all the times I've asked for time off that I've been approved. Why? Because my spot's very easy and it's very replaceable. It's very replaceable. So they can get whoever the hell to just cover for you for the week, 2 week stint that you're gone for. And I kind of like that too. And then being on your phone is awesome. You can just chill. If you're at a spot that isn't really like getting a lot of wood or just not very, you know, demanding of your attention or whatever, you can kind of just chill out and be on your phone. Obviously, management is like, get off your phone. But it's just a bunch of, it's either, you have 1 or 2 people. You have either the guys that are 18 to 20, like 5, or, no. There's a wide variety, I guess. There is like summer help kids that come help. I say kids, but it's like 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds. Those guys come and help every now and then during the summer, and that's nice because, again, it takes the load off. Takes the awesome load off. And then you have, you know, people like me, where it's like, yeah, I'm kind of just here because I need a job and I need money. And that's it. There's not really, there's no other end goal to me having a job. I'm not interested in moving up in this place. I'm not interested in doing anything else. I'm quite literally a cog in the machine. Until I inevitably move or the place fucking burns down or something. I don't know. I hope it doesn't burn down. That'd put a lot of people out of jobs. But realistically, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. You know, I graduated high school and one of the counselors, what you had to do, you had to do like a little interview with them. I think I've talked about this before. I'm not sure. Bear with me. It's been fucking months. And I still got it. Actually, I need to take this fucking, I need to go eeps. And with the, what's it called? The counselor. She was like, well, what's your plan? I'm like, I'm just gonna fucking figure it out. I'm gonna fake it till I make it. I'm gonna go raw dog it. And I think it's the best way of looking towards life. Obviously, if you have something that you want to do, go fucking do that shit. Because boy, is that also a privilege, I think. My stupid ass is not too passionate about many things other than a keyboard and a mouse and a monitor. Which is very sad to say out loud, I think. Because it just sounds the major alarm of, hey, this guy's kind of a loser. Or this guy ain't much. He's nothing without the internet. Which is kind of true. Most of my friends I found online. Most of everything I found online. Most of the things that have made me who I am now is just off the internet. And it still is that way. And I don't think I would have it any other way. I've met very nice people, luckily. I haven't had any run-ins with anyone, like, insane on the internet. Everyone who I've met has just really been a 10 out of 10 person that I can still rely on to be in my life. And sometimes they do reach out, and sometimes they don't. And then sometimes I don't reach out. I don't reach out. Who cares? I don't reach out a lot. I don't reach out a lot because growing up it was always, well, if they wanted you there, they'd invite you. And I'm like, well, that makes sense because my mom told me that. Well, mama knows best, and mama said if they don't fuck with me, I'm not at the party, and I didn't get an invite. And to this day, I run off that, and Mason. Hey, Mason. And to this day, I still run off that, and I think it's at a detriment. I think I've closed a lot of doors just because I'm like, well, they didn't invite me. I'm not welcome here. Which isn't always necessarily true. Because people, of course, do want you to hang out or whatever. Just sometimes both parties don't reach out. And you live in this weird twilight zone of, man, I wish blank came. And they're like, fuck, dude, we missed you at the party. Why didn't you come? You didn't say anything. It's like, well, you didn't invite me. And it's like, well, the phone goes both ways. And that's true. I've been told that sentence a couple times. And I'm like, that's true. Especially with one of my better friends. Oh, I say better friends, but like, it was like, the phone goes both ways. Because I'm like, well, you didn't reach out. And she was like, well, you also didn't reach out. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's pretty true. I just didn't think you wanted me. And she's like, of course I fucking want to hang out with your ass. It's like, what are we doing here? We're going in awesome circles. But sometimes that's what it's all about. I found this awesome nether shit. And look where I'm at now. I died over there, first death encounter, because I was greedy and looting. Now look at me. I have food. I have shirt on my chest. Things are in the up and up. Things are up and up. But work. Back to the skeleton in the closet that is work, and just seeing. I feel so old when I talk about this shit. That's crazy. That's what I get. Anyways, I feel so old when I... Oh, wow. Oh, I see now. The encoder overloaded. I think it is because it's on, I didn't restart, and I did this. This full screen mode might prevent some input method. We'll do that. I don't know. Maybe this video will be horrible. Maybe this will be a deleted Brainworms video. The very rare, the one. No, it won't be. Whoever's watching this, you're not even fucking watching what I'm doing. You're just listening to me fucking ramble. You don't even care what I say. But I feel so old every time I open my mouth about this, because it just sounds like something an old person would talk to me about, and I'd be like, dude, they're just young. Let them do whatever the hell they want. But when you finally experience it, and you have to work double just because one young guy isn't, you know, busting their ass a little bit for the hour that they're asked for. And that's really all it is. I'm just asking you to move your ass for an hour or two. That's it. Put some music on your fucking AirPods. Put your head down and just get to work. And then after those 2 hours, you have 8 other hours where you just don't do much. It's just those 2 initial hours where I just beg of these fucking idiots to do anything, really. That's fine. That's fine, you don't want to do it. I'll pick up the slack. But if I fucking yell at you, don't come barking up my tree that I was a dick to you. I haven't done this yet. I've only yelled at one person on my job. Because they were being very unreasonable, and that's what I hate. I was like, you're being unreasonable, you're being an asshole, I'm gonna yell at you now. Hey, would you look at that? Oh, my food's gone. It's fine. I don't want that. I do want this. Curse of Vanishing, good thing I died afterwards. Armor. Okay. Oh man, I lost my bread. It's fine. I'll live off melons. Actually, wait, never mind. We'll have this over here. It's like, just work. Please just do anything. And the other guy, he's just watching, he's just on his phone all the time. Also, phones. I didn't realize how bad phone usage was. Like, I use my phone a lot. I'm on X to Everything app. I'm on Brainworm64 Twitter. That's what I'm doing. And I'm liking and I'm commenting and I'm being an active user. I'm getting involved. But then there's these guys that really just get sucked into the phone in a way that I've never seen before. And they will just see a board go by that's theirs, like what they're pulling, and they will just not give a damn. And I see this so many times, and I just go, "Yup." And then I have to be the asshole that throws a fucking 2x4, 2x8, 2x6, what have you, at this person, and be like, "Hey, you know, pick your shit up." Like, I do it too. I have my moments, as we all do, but for the love of God, I'm just asking you for 2 hours of your fucking time. And that's it. And then the world would be awesome and merry and jolly. And then we could all, like, armadillo. And then we'd all do something. And then there's like these little pieces of wood that you put on top of the wood, which is so stupid. My job sounds like a fucking a job that they would have on, I don't even know what I'm trying to come up with here. It sounds like a Disney movie. I don't know. It's like, oh, that's the poor boy and that's the rich girl. You'll never be with the rich girl. And then the poor boy runs into the rich girl outside of work. He's like, sorry. And the girl's like, oh, it's okay. He's like, I dropped all my ketchup packets. They're at a diner now or something. And then they pick up the ketchup packets together. And then that's the final one on the floor and they touch hands and they go, oh. I'm making a fan. I'm making a, what the fuck am I talking about? Is that jungle? That is jungle. That's like, it's just, it's such a funny job that I won't find at many other places. And I always think about that because that's also another thing. That's another barrier. I don't have any college experience. All I got is a high school diploma. I got a high school diploma and a dream. And that dream being, who knows? I don't really got one. Only thing really that like is sometimes like a motivator or like just a thing to look forward to is having a family. I think that's so awesome, and I hope one day I have a very awesome family. Either with 1 or 2 kids. I don't know. So what? So what? I'm fucking human. I can wish for things, and that's what I wish for. And that's what I hope to give and pass forward. The love that I saw growing up from my parents and, you know, this awesome household, I wish to fucking put it upon someone else and grow something and hopefully have that person also go, hey, I want to give this to someone else now. Not my metaphorical wife. I'm talking about my kid. Hopefully he grows up the same way I did and goes, you know what? Yeah. My mom and dad were pretty cool. Let's go give this to someone else now. And let's give her all. But no, right now I'm stuck in the working area. I'm in the working phase of my TV show. What is that over there? I don't think that's a tree. That's a village again. I'm in the working area where I'm just stacking money and just kind of going through the motions until I get to a comfortable spot, I think. Or maybe when the economy fucking chills out or something. I don't know. I'm not betting large on the future. Maybe one day I can buy a house. Just be like, okay, here's all the money I saved up. Here's all the hard work and years of sweat and bullshit that I went through. And here's a house. And hopefully after buying that house, an awesome lady comes around. Or maybe while I'm working, I'll get an awesome lady. Who knows? Maybe we'll do this to awesome. But right now it's just like work. Come home, do some bullshit, go bed. Until the weekend comes and I can do my bullshit all the time. And that feels awesome. Streaming for 8 hours. Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to use your bed. Streaming for 8 hours. And then getting off and still playing games with just your friends off stream. It's just, there's nothing sweeter than that. Also, this map, I mean, not this map. This biome seed, whatever the hell, seed, kind of blows. I mean, there's been jungle. I went the completely wrong way. I'm probably not going to settle down on this fucking map or whatever. Or on this game. I'm just rambling. I don't even know what the hell I'm going to call this damn shit. I'm going to do this forever, I think. Just talking into my awesome big red HyperX microphone. Not sponsored, by the way. But HyperX, if you want to fucking sponsor me, I'll wear all your headsets. I'll use all your keyboards and mouse for free. And I get my discount code. Use Worm15 for 15% off at discount. I mean, at checkout. Fuck. Yeah, I'm not built for this. Who knows what I'm built for? I forgot they added camels. Look at this big ass guy. And he's got a little smirk. Can I ride you? Sick. Okay, bye. I don't know if I can control him. Let's go. It's my first time encountering one of those guys. I've seen an armadillo. And I've seen a camel. Now we're moving on. Now we're moving on and trying to figure it out. He trying to ignore it. He trying to figure it out. Look at that little guy down there. Let's see. I gotta make a boat, I think. Might be a little ocean adventure. Oh, wait, never mind. We have more. We have islands. I'm gonna just run it up in here. I'm gonna just run up in here. Who cares? These guys got bows anyways. They're pussies. Yup. Wonder if they're gonna chase me. That's it? That's all? That's what I risked my life for? Let's go. 2 levels. Is there water I can jump into? Oh, I make that easy. I wonder if that can still hit me. Nope. Look how much Minecraft has changed. It's kind of beautiful. Man, I just feel old as hell sometimes looking at these guys at work. And I'm just like, why do you move like that? Why do you move with no... You look like a zombie. Like, I get what none of us want to be here. Realistically, no one wants to sit here for 10 hours and look at this conveyor belt go and, you know, just stack wood and know that the wood that's being sold is like way more than you'll ever make in your life. Like, it makes so much money, it's kind of fucked up. And sometimes it gets spread onto us. Barely. Every now and then you'll get a bonus. It's very rare. I I remember getting one bonus because everyone was freaking out. We're like, "Whoa, we got a bonus! We like broke a record or whatever," and everyone's pretty hype. I swear they should because they give us our checks in an envelope. I mean, within the envelope is the said check for your paycheck. Me over engineering a paycheck by describing it. But I swear they had the check and then they had a little like folded piece of paper and you open it. It's like, oh, congratulations, broke a record or whatever. Here's a bonus. I swear they just took out $100 of my paycheck and just put it inside the envelope and was like, that's your bonus. There's the extra $100 on top. I swear that thing just came out of my paycheck because I'm like, I swear I'm missing $100 here. I was like, okay, cool. Can I eat this? Nope. No eating flour. And Twitter's been crack. Everything's been crack. Everything's yummy crack to my brain. I forget I can't eat this. It's just for potion making. Apex has also been really fun. I forget how good that game is. And it sucks that we're not going to get like a Titanfall 3 or anything like that. The gunplay is just so good. I don't know. The way you can just mag dump someone and just unload into someone and just hear all the clinks and the bangs and the booms go off in your headset and it just feels good. It kind of has like an arcade feel almost, I'm now realizing, which is what I always look for in a game. Like Call of Duty, I think Black Ops 2, the ports for PS5, yeah, and PS4, replaying that shit and seeing my fucking 45-year-old dad boot that shit up and, you know, be complaining to his monitor. I said scream at his monitor, but he's not screaming. He'll be just like, oh, that's bullshit or whatever. You know, getting mad and being passionate over the game that he's playing. Like, that is so cool. And I hope I get to be that guy. I hope to God I get to be 45 and have to be like, yeah, the thumbsticks hurt my thumbs, but I still play the hell out of this game. Like, he has custom control settings so that it doesn't have to overextend his thumb because it just hurts too much. Like, I wish I get there. I wish I'm still in the know at that age to keep playing games and still give a damn. Because every now and then, he drives with me when he drives with me. He's my passenger. When I take him to work, when we both go to work because we work at the same spot, he'll be asking me about fucking Modern Warfare 4, the new game, the new COD game that's coming out. He's like, "Do you see the news?" I'm like, "No, what's up?" He'll be like, "When's the beta coming out? When's this coming out?" And he'll have his proud moments, and he'll be talking about, "I dropped like 25 kills on Team Deathmatch." I'm like, "That's fucking awesome, dude. Yeah, put her there. Yeah, you play Call of Duty, and you're fucking 40. So what? And I'm in a coral reef area. That's pretty cool." Which is very funny, and I hope I get to be that same 45-year-old one day. Maybe, and maybe, you know what? I might not make it. Maybe I might not make it and the world might not make it, but fuck it. That's what I got to look forward to. And I'm gonna be bald. And that's a little bald. That's fine. I'll enjoy my hair while I have it. Hashtag grow it out. Yup. What am I doing? Look at me go. I've seen the jungle. I've seen acacia biomes. I've seen clay biomes. It's 7:30 on a Wednesday and it's August 12th. And I've pretty much just rambled about just work. Which is such a nothing burger of a video, but sometimes it's nice to hear. Sometimes the brainworm is just your coworker being a douchebag. Oh my god. I think this might be my last little tidbit. But just saying that a couple months ago there was this spry looking man, young man even, that I was like, oh, nice. Maybe someone my age. Cool. Unfortunately, I had I would say the joy, but I don't like training people, but I had to train this guy. I had to teach him the rope, so whatever the hell I do. I was like, cool, whatever, I can do that. It's annoying though, because for 2 weeks you're just stuck with an individual that you don't really care about. You just hope that they can do their job. And unfortunately, this guy can't do his job. And I knew that the second he was just always on his phone. I say always on his phone, but I don't think he really was. Just the times that I did catch him on his phone and saw what he was doing, I was like, yeah, this just isn't someone who's going to work. And now you might be asking yourself, well, what was this man doing on his phone where you got this inkling? And he was just making like gym Insta story posts. Oh, I'm loading something, so the encoder's laggy. Look at that. I can't remember what I did last time to fix that. Whatever, we'll slow down. We'll take a peruse down this mountain. And it's like, cool, you're making Instagram stories about fucking your awesome muscles or whatever. I say this as like I'm envious that this guy has awesome muscle. He doesn't really have like awesome. He used to. Compared to what he is at now and back then, he's like, oh, this was 2 years ago. I'm like, oh, that's sick. You know, you're built, but now you kind of lost it. It happens. Sometimes you stop going to the gym or whatever. But he's using like these old photos to post again. I'm like, come on, man. Don't be doing that. Just post whatever the hell you are now. Or don't post at all. That's also cool. And then, you know, you start talking to this guy and you slowly figure out how lame this guy is a little bit. It's like, oh, you're kind of a dick for that worm. And it's like, no, I'm in my rights. And this is why. Presentation begins now. This dude, I come to figure out, is 27, which is fine. It's whatever. It's nothing bad being an old person. I say old. That's so mean to say. I'm gonna be 27 in 5 years. Put that in your pipe and fucking smoke it. You're gonna be 25. I mean, you're gonna be 27 in 5 years. But the thing is, it's just the way that he carries himself. He's very like wannabe gangster. Like I don't know how else to just not gangster, but like every now and then I'll look over and he'll be like shadowboxing nothing. You know, just throwing punches out there because he fucking loves watching the UFC and yelling at his girlfriend or something. No. But you know, you see that and you're like, okay, whatever. He's just passing the time as we all try to do. Some people, you catch people doing a little dance or something, just trying to make the day go by faster. But every time I have an interaction with this guy, it's just like spoiled milk that flies out of his mouth. Not because of his breath stinks, but just because of what the hell he says. We were talking at one point and, you know, he turns to me or whatever because he's behind me and, you know, there's some downtime. And he's like, you ever been to Mexico? And I'm like, yeah, when I was younger. I went to visit family, but I haven't been in 10 years. You know, when I was really young. It's like, oh man, dude, I went to this resort or whatever. And he's just... And I'm like, yeah, the resort's cool. And he's just explaining the resort. And then he just ends up talking about girls half the time. It's like, oh, he's talking about girls. That's cool. No, he's just being like, dude, there's a girl with like the biggest boobs. And like, fuck, I should have gone to like the strip club and whatever. And he's all doing this, mind you, with like a girlfriend. Having a girlfriend. I'm like, isn't that, you know, just not the best? That's not the right way to be doing things. Like, I wish it were my girl. Why? So you could have your girl have front row seats to you looking at other people? It's like, oh, dude, we would have loved it. Or maybe that's just, maybe he's 27 and a swinger. Who knows? Who am I to say whatever the hell? And then not only that, he's like, oh, I told this one on stream a little bit. But this guy's a recurring theme on my stream every now and then, just because every time he's just such an idiot. Same guy also leaves on Fridays early for some reason. He's left halfway through the day and then another time at like 2 p.m. And it's just so annoying. So annoying. Just stay for the fucking full time or don't come at all. Who cares if you're busy? You're not busy on Friday. You got nothing else to do. Anyway. But he was talking to me about getting a new car. I'm like, oh, that's exciting. You know, getting new wheels. We all love getting new wheels. It's expensive too. But yeah, the only reason I'm getting it is because I had a DUI 2 years ago and I still have the breathalyzer inside my new car, my old car. And I'm like, oh, okay, so you're just an all-around idiot. And I catch him still to this day making fucking Instagram posts about, oh, dude, gym pump awesome. Yeah, that's awesome, you go to the gym, but how come when you're at work, you barely want to fucking move or lift anything? It's just, oh my god, the way your brain works is so disgusting. Your brainworms are disgusting and nasty, and my brainworms are awesome and cool, and yours are lame. I just wish he would see this as a 27-year-old man. Not this video, but I hope one day he looks in the mirror and he goes, maybe I am kind of a loser, and maybe I should treat myself with some dignity and try to better myself. Oh, Silk Touch? Are you kidding? Let me hold that. And that Gapple. And I just wish he would do something about it. Same thing with this other dude at work. He just doesn't. He's just so slow, and he just doesn't do anything to like make the job easier on himself. Like sometimes there'll be like gaps or downtime, as I've said, and you can use this time to, you know, set up your stack properly, not make it look ugly, and, you know, prepare yourself for whatever else is going to happen in the hour that you're at that spot. And he just doesn't. He's been here for 2-3 months, and he just doesn't. And it doesn't matter if you tell him. Actually, it does matter if you tell him, because then he'll move. He's voice activated. I hate having those type of people at work. Being voice activated at work is the most lamest thing you could ever do. It's awesome. You're there. You're getting minimum wage. And, you know, you don't really want to be there. You just want to be on your phone. It happens. But my god, is it so annoying to be working beside this guy. And he always sets up beside me. So for 10 hours, I just have to be a babysitter. And I'm just going, well, I don't really want to be a babysitter. I kind of want the original crew I started with. I yearn for my original crew that everyone just did their job. But no, that's a bygone era now. I simply just have to look back on that and go, you know what? I hope, well, one of them is still there, but the other couple of guys kind of disappeared just because one got fired for not showing up. Which is ironic, because I'm like, please bring this guy back. The guy that didn't show up worked harder than the guys that don't show up. I mean, that do show up now. Whatever. That made sense in my head, I think. Oh, hello. A blacksmith. This isn't a blacksmith. This is a blacksmith. What do we have? Whoa, major loot. New hilt. New helmet. New hilt. Spear. Copper. I don't like copper, but we'll take it. Wow, look at that. We've become so kitted in the little time that we've played together, you and I. You're coming with me on this trip. Anyways. Bundles, empty maps. Actually, I'll take the empty maps. Just because that's cool. I don't know. But I think this village, we're going to have a snooze. I have my own bed just in case. And we're going to end this video. I can't sleep. I can't sleep because there's monsters nearby. And don't let the monsters get near you. Oh, I forgot. Let's try that again. From the top. And don't let the monster. I can't do that either. And don't let the monsters get you, because there's monsters everywhere. Always be looking around your shoulders and whatever. Over your shoulders, not around your shoulders. Because you never know who's the next evil person walking next to you. That's your brainworm's advice of the week, of the month, of the year, of the tri-monthly era of whenever I upload these videos. But this was fun. I pretty much talked for 45 minutes straight without stopping. Obviously for breath or whatever, but this is your lovely brainworm departing now. And whatever you're doing, good luck.